Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus and Taurus. So if in your birth chart, Venus is in the sign of Taurus, this is for you. Also, this can apply if Taurus is your 7th house, making you Scorpio rising. If you don't know how to find your Venus, I already explained that in a video that I have left in the description box below. I was trying to reduce the time from having to say that over and over again. So check it out if you don't know how to find your Venus. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you want a personal or private reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com, which is in the description box below. If you want to call me, you have to wait till I post that video saying that I'm available to take calls. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I have the central issue as the Queen of Swords, the Emperor, the Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Sun, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe an Aries or Leo. But keep in mind, it can be any zodiac sign. Those are the ones that just showed immediately. Looks like there is something in regards to communication and making a decision. I feel like if someone is experiencing rejection, I also feel like maybe someone feels as if they missed the boat or regrets passing up some sort of opportunity. There could be control issues, like someone wants to stay in control of the situation. There's someone that is watching another person, and this is that Emperor energy. The Emperor is very disciplined in his approach. He sees something that he wants, but he's not acting out on it irrationally. He's very intellectual. I feel like you have someone that is really planning how they want to approach you. And I do see something happening. I see someone, being proactive. There's going to be an opportunity, whether you are the pursuer or they are. There's something happening where, someone is being pursued. And I feel like something is finally happening. Maybe there's been a waiting period, but I feel like something is finally having a chance to take off. Someone may be asking you out on a date, or someone may be expressing the fact that they're interested in you. So I feel like there is this new opportunity. Someone is maybe coming out of their shell. They're expressing how they feel. They're like, they're opening up with their feelings here. We have the Sun coming out. So someone is, again, like I said, this is like self-expression and not being afraid. This is someone who is coming off as very confident. They're exuding their confidence. They're not afraid what people think. They're not afraid of being judged. This is someone just totally owning themselves. They're owning up to them, to their feelings. I also feel that for some of you, maybe at some point someone felt very inadequate, or maybe like they didn't have enough experience, they didn't have enough knowledge, they didn't have enough wealth, they didn't have the looks. Someone was just feeling like they didn't have enough, or they just had very little to offer. But now they're getting past that. They're letting that go. I also feel like outside of something romantic, some of you may be starting your own business. for the first time and you're just having to learn as you go. If you're not starting your own business, you're being offered a position. I also see something in regards to making changes to your home. Some of you might get to work from home because I'm feeling like you're able to do what you want to do. You're like making the decisions and making the rules and calling all the shots here. Now, also, you might be involved with someone who is very well respected, someone who is either an athlete, someone who is a business owner, someone who's very creative. You may be dealing with someone who is in the spotlight or someone who's very well known, well established, or this is your energy. So keep in mind always that it could go either way. I see some sort of offering. Also, on a side note, I feel that someone's child is being discovered. Maybe your child got that audition. And you're kind of like saying break a leg. I don't know. Someone got the audition. They got the part in the play. They got the part in the movie. They got the part. So I'm seeing some sort of celebration for anyone that is an artist. And, you know, it's like congratulations on getting that role or being selected for something. I feel like someone is standing out from the crowd for sure and being recognized for their talents. Yeah, but going back to love now, those of you that are already in established relationships, something that you and your partner thought you couldn't afford. Okay, I see two stories. As advice, there may be a need for you and your partner to go ahead and move in together and start saving up that way, or having to move into a friend or a parent's house. Or the other scenario I'm seeing is you and your partner were out looking for a home, whether it was a house or an apartment, and you got turned down previously. You know, you got beat out by another offer, but now you guys are going to find something else that you're both excited about. This is something new, and you're moving into a new home together. This can also be an engagement, a surprise engagement, or the news, celebrating the news of a pregnancy for those of you that have been in ongoing relationships. But those of you that are just completely single, someone is flirting with you before the month is out, and there's going to be an opportunity for you to get to know someone. I see a date. I see somebody going out on a date. Someone is getting out of their comfort zone, especially if you've been like a hermit, like you're moving out of your comfort zone now. Yeah, see? There's someone that you're connecting to. Now, I see two things happening. I see a love-hate relationship, but more so, I'm seeing someone jealous. Someone is jealous of your connection. Now, unfortunately, this could go the other way around, and this is you being jealous of someone, feeling like someone moved in on the person that you wanted to be with, especially if you're like kind of searching their social media and you see that they've recently updated their status or they're taking a picture with someone and you're like, who is that? I thought they were single. So it could be, you know, feeling jealous, seeing someone else's happiness. But, you know, for the most part, I feel like it's someone looking at what you have and feeling jealous. Yeah, I'm seeing an outsider looking in. Someone is like, I wish I had what they had. They're like looking at another couple and they're fantasizing. And it's kind of like saying it must be nice. It must be nice to have a relationship like that. Also, it could be someone that you look up to. Maybe you're looking up at your parents or your friends who are married, and you're happy but jealous at the same time. But don't worry, because I really feel like you guys are connecting with someone. I feel like you're being connected with someone. Now, the only thing is be careful. I'm also seeing that you are blinded. You're lovesick and you're blinded by this attraction. There's a need for you to kind of pull away from the bigger picture and really observe the relationship from afar. Because right now you're so in love that you're blinded by the situation as a whole. So either you're not seeing this person's flaws, or you're being inconsiderate of the way other people feel. Something about the connection. And it's probably unintentional. It's just that you're so in love that you're being inconsiderate. Like, say for instance, maybe your friend just went through a divorce, and now you just found love and you're in love, and now all you're talking about is this person. You keep posting pictures about your relationship, and don't get me wrong, I understand, it's like you're happy, you're so happy, but at the same time it's like you're so in love that you don't recognize that someone else might be going through something and they're feeling bad, or that by you posting all these pictures, other people are feeling jealous. Some of you are like, too bad, get over it. I've been waiting for this. So, do what you want to do. I'm just telling you that there are energies around you where people are being fake happy. They're not really happy that you found someone. And you're too blind by love to really see how you're affecting other people. The other thing that I see about this is being inconsiderate about someone's feelings. Let's just say, for instance, it's one of those situations with girl code or guy code. You knew your friend wanted to be with this person so bad. But unfortunately, the love was unrequited. He never really was saying anything to her, or, nothing really took off, but he's looking at you and he wants to be with you, and you're just like, I don't want to miss out this opportunity just because my friend liked him. So you and this person start talking and things just kind of take off. And it's just like, oh my God, this is my soulmate. So your friend, even though nothing officially developed between your friend and this person, is kind of like, that sucks, because you knew how much I like them. And it's just like, yeah, but they didn't like you, So, and guys, I know I'm using women as examples, but you can figure it out. It's, put yourself in this situation. Something's going on. It could be the same scenario with you and your guy. You guys are looking at the same girl. She wasn't really giving your friend any play, but she gave you play. So you and her are hitting it off, and then your friend is just like, damn, for real? You just gonna flaunt her in my face like that? So whatever the case, I'm just saying, somebody around you is kind of jealous of the happiness, and they're wondering too if it's too good to be true. Now, too, as a message for yourself, make sure that you don't self-sabotage a relationship because you think it's too good to be true. Recently, like I've been... I was binge watching Married at First Sight. I watched the first 2 episodes back a few years when it first came out. And then I got frustrated with because when I found out certain people didn't make it together and they broke up, I was like, that's depressing. I don't want to watch this show anymore. But I recently started watching, the show again. I think I just finished season 3. But I was getting angry at the women on the show because they had these men that were willing to put in the work. They just really genuinely, wanted to be with the woman, but the woman is sitting up here thinking things are too good to be true, or just nitpicking, you know, just when you've suffered and have struggled trying to find a companion and you see somebody being matched up, you would be like, oh my God, if only you knew what I've been through. I wish I could have somebody to try to work things out with at this time. So I was saying all that just to say that try not to self-sabotage a relationship. Like, you think that something is so good to be true, you just start nitpicking away, and maybe trying to pick a fight, because this is also a lot of times somebody who's picking a fight, or trying to push someone's buttons to get a reaction. Maybe too, because you want to see if they care. And see, I see my Venus in Scorpio card again. And so if you're dealing with someone that has Venus in Scorpio, I remember that time someone commented that people with Venus in Scorpio tend to, not Venus in Scorpio, I think, yeah, Venus in Scorpio or Scorpios have a tendency to play mind games, because it's like they want the other person to prove that they love them all the time. Like, I really could relate to that. I'm like, damn, I guess I have subconsciously done that in the past. But it's like, I recognize that, yeah, I can say that I've done that. I have purposely tried to push someone's buttons to see if they would still stay. It wasn't to sabotage a relationship, although I can see that happening. But it was just like, I'm so used to everyone giving up so easily that I would try to see, like, okay, are they going to be able to tolerate if I do this or do that? So, yeah, but enough about me. But I have to include myself to, share my experiences to relate to the reading, or to relay messages to the reading for you. So that's why I do that sometimes. I stop with an antidote. Again, I am showing like self-deception, not being honest. Now, another thing I'm seeing here is a relationship, like you being in love with someone but carrying out a relationship in secret. There's something affairish in regards to a love connection. For some of you, maybe not all of you, but for some of you, I'm seeing a relationship where you're trying to keep it under wraps. So either this is some sort of cheating going on, some sort of secret hidden affair, someone acting out on their desires, or overall it's just you have to keep it under wraps because you don't want to hurt people, or, because it is relating to one of those scenarios that I named. So it's like, well, I don't want to make so-and-so feel bad, so let's just have a relationship without talking about it too much. I'm seeing that you too have some sort of spiritual contract with someone. But I see someone trying to get out of a contract or out of an agreement. See, again, this goes back to someone who might be married and they're no longer happy. Like, these two people are married, but they're unhappy. They feel like something's missing, or like their needs aren't being met. So they feel like the only way to find their happiness is to cheat or to step outside the relationship. But they're starting another relationship without fairly dissolving the current contract here. Maybe they will one day, but just know what you're getting into. Don't be a fool. Don't think someone is going to leave their marriage either. Those things need to be discussed. I see too, someone has been fantasizing and thinking about the other person a lot. And another thing I'm seeing, somebody is in love with your boyfriend or girlfriend. So be careful about your friends or your family, because somebody is in love with the person that you're with, or you are the one in love with your friend's boyfriend or girlfriend. Somebody's in love with someone who is already spoken for, in a nutshell. All right, so that is all that I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank you all again. Many blessings to you.